Oh, hi, welcome back to the show. I'm just sweeping up the remnants of the shattered American dream. Well, that should be about it. Well, tonight's episode is a controversial movie. It's a more recent one, and it's bound to be a cult classic one day. It's bloody, unforgiving, and downright demented. Bobcat Goldthwait's 2012 horror show, God Bless America. But wait, aren't you not supposed to say the word God in the Pledge of Allegiance? God Bless America. This is really a movie not made for the weak at heart or for children, although I'm pretty sure it'll be on the Disney Channel by next year. Pretty much the plot to this movie is a man who's been pronounced with a terminally ill disease, who's about to kill himself, decides it's actually a better idea to go out by taking a bunch of people with him he doesn't like, such as figures from pop culture shows and reality shows. And he eventually befriends a high school girl. Going into this movie, you should pretty much know whether or not you're going to enjoy it based on the trailer, if you find a killing rampage to be funny. It's a pretty dark movie. It starts off with the main character fantasizing about killing an infant, and eventually he does start killing people, including a girl from Quasi, My Super Sweet 16 TV show. A particularly memorable scene, especially if you're a film critic, this will really hit home for you, is when during a movie these kids are rudely talking on their cell phones, so they get up and shoot them. As darkly humorous as it is, and even though I know it is a movie, I feel like the anger in this movie is a little bit misdirected. Sure, the girl from the Super Sweet 16 is spoiled brat, but should really be going after the source of the problem, because she's only a product of her environment. So in essence, I'm saying, let's rise up and kill the TV advertisers! There's plenty of good to be said about this movie. The writer-director obviously feels strongly about what's happening to America and how stupidness in TV shows and the media is rewarded, and eventually it spreads out into the culture and thereby dumbs down everyone. Another nice thing is that you get to see a bunch of comics from different eras pop up in the movie for sometimes very small roles and sometimes minor roles, like Larry Miller, Tom Kenny and Jill Tolley, who are both from Mr. Show. Also, Tom Kenny does SpongeBob SquarePants voice. Even TV's Frank Conniff from Mystery Science Theater makes an appearance. For a movie with such dark subject matter, the movie can get meandering and even dull at points, especially when the entire movie stops for a few minutes so that the main character can deliver this monologue where he's pretty much spelling out word for word what the director's thinking. These monologue scenes really end up derailing the pace of the movie, and it's definitely a negative impact. Also, if I can lament like an old man in the movie, I'm getting sort of sick of this style that's cropping up in TV and movies in the last few years, where it's one camera and it's slightly moving every 2 seconds, and it really kind of makes you appreciate the days of Stanley Kubrick with camera movement and framing. Getting past things like the believability of them getting away with this killing spree for such a long period of time, there's some unnecessary melodrama towards the end, which is kind of weird to see with all this darkly humorous stuff mixed in. I think Bobcat should have just turned it all the way to 11. The film can get very heavy-handed, even though I tend to agree with the director over, people bond over vapid pop culture, and things like the newest cell phone tends to actually alienate each other. I think within a couple of seconds of knowing the plot of the movie, some people are going to react the same way I did. It's uneven in tone and slow in parts, but overall a pretty funny experience. I'm going to give God Bless America 6 out of 10. That's it for this review. So thank you for watching, and if you'll excuse me, someone said something I don't like in the comments section. Stay sexy, America.